Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now we're going to get our popcorn and then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car and I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think you'll have to listen, because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right. When you came to me, oh I knew it's you, yeah, boy.
Good morning, family. How's everybody doing? Come on in, you guys. We are actually watching the Virginia versus Cory Bigsby trial, and it's kind of weird that first of all, let me give a shout out to the 3 people that came in here first. That would be our popcorn winners. They came in and said popcorn, and once you do that and you're one of the 3 people that come in first and you say popcorn, you get a ticket. So Tina Powers got a ticket, 7929545. Karen Martin, you got a ticket, 7929544. KMB is in the building. You get a ticket, 7929543. I love when you guys come in and I can already have these done. I still got to get. Tina Powers gave all the mods tickets and gave Sugar Mama a ticket. And she's got a plenty of tickets, and she gave them away. She gave them away. And well, she didn't give them all away, but she gave some away now. So when the mods come in, hey, come holler at a sister. I see you in the building. And Denise Jones, she said, I want some popcorn. This trial is moving weird. It is, Denise. It is moving weird. Hey, Andrea, how you doing? T Star is in the building. Marsha Poole done came up in here. Where y'all been? I don't know. Where y'all been? I know T Star. Karen. Karen is in the building. Karen Martin. Lisa. Hey, y'all back in the office today. Who's first witness? Well, they had let me tell you what's been going on. So they called a the 911 caller. They called the 911 caller when Cory Bigsby made the 911 call. Thank you for the super chat. We got a super chat in the building. And let's see. We're going to give you a sexy one, mama. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thanks, come holla at us, sister. Hey, Pretty K, how you doing? She said, Andrea says, I'm fine in paramedic school. Girl, shut that front door. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about come and do your thing. Hey, it's never too late to get off in there and go to school. You guys, I want everybody to know I've got A's. I am on the dean's list. Boom, 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 boom. I got an A in both of my class. Even the class I just couldn't stand, which was nutrition. I ended up getting an A, and then medical terminology. Oh, I knocked that out the ballpark. I was more interested in that than nutrition. I was like just trying to just get through nutrition. It was so boring. But anyway, yeah, I ended up with all A's. Anyway, you guys, let's get into the information. And I am going to open up the floor because, see, I grabbed it real quick. Some people sent it to me. And then I was reading on, they were saying, actually, I took a picture of it so I wouldn't forget. Oh, my goodness gracious. And let me see here because Phyllis Dehart sent and I don't know who sent this right here, but I think it's Phyllis Dehart that sent this. I don't know. I know my girlfriend told me how I could see who sent what, but I know she was the one that said, I'm going to send you something. And yeah, it was Phyllis Dehart. Phyllis Dehart. We got to do, so if you guys see Phyllis Dehart come in, let her know. We're going to give her tickets. All right. And her number is 5, because people won't come in. They send it and then they be like, oh, I sent it. And then there I am trying to give it to them again. So let's do a shout out to Phyllis Dehart. She comes in here when we're not even on. And I think she came in here about a day or two ago. But this super chat is for Phyllis Dehart. Look at that beast at the end. I can make her tickets. Her ticket number will be 7929549 546 547 and 548. You guys. So let me go ahead because I'm gonna have to get Tina's tickets together because she got so many that she's giving away, and it's gonna take me probably about 10 minutes to get them all together. So that's why I'm gonna wait on getting hers together. I was supposed to already got it together, but you know, it is what it is. I got Phyllis's in there, and y'all don't let me forget. Next time we come on here, and it might be today, I'll have Tina's ready to go in there, and I'm not, putting it off like, something strange. That's my girl right there. I don't care. Sometimes me and her, we fiddle faddle around with each other, but at the end of the day, everybody know. Don't take offense if I raise my voice or I say something. We're just conversating, you guys. And don't feel like, you gotta give, or don't feel like, there's some people that support this channel no matter what. And just coming in here, you guys, you're supporting the channel. And I don't want nobody to feel strong armed or anything. I will. We're gonna do it this evening because I've got to get LaKendra's gifts to her. I'm gonna do that today, no matter what. And then there's a couple of gifts to some people that I had gave some private gifts to, and it was doggy gifts, you guys. I've got two people. I got Diesel something, and I wanted them to have something for their puppy, and so they're doggy cookies. Oh my God! I hope Pooh Bear don't eat them cookies because they look like real people cookies. I told my son, put them up. Don't leave them on the table because Pooh Bear would go in there and he's eating them cookies, So they're making stuff for dogs look just like people food. I mean, smell good and everything. I mean, it smells so good. You want to try the cookie just to see if it does taste like a real cookie. And it's got cream filling on the inside of it and everything. Anyway, you guys, let's talk about this case a little bit. We don't have too much because they just started. And so the defense has called the 911 operator talking to that person. And, I mean, they really didn't say nothing that we didn't know, what day it was. What did he say? He said his son was missing. I believe they're going to call Mark Talbert to the stand. That's just my belief. Why they're going to call Mark Talbert to the stand? I believe they're going to call Mark Talbert to the stand to make it seem like a police is on their side. But they're going to ask him questions like, why you guys were questioning him? Why you didn't go knock on everybody's door that's a pedophile or a sex offender? Why is it that you guys, when he asked for an attorney, you guys kept questioning him? Did you guys violate his rights? And Mark Talbot gonna be like, yeah, but it ain't gonna change anything, you guys. That's not gonna change nothing. So don't get mad thinking, what is Mark Talbot doing on the defense side? Well, they literally asked him to come or they subpoenaed him. You know what I'm saying? And so they're gonna call. They did call the staff at the hospital where Cory had went. Remember when they had to go do an evaluation? They said Cory lost 59 pounds. He weighed, I think it was 230 something pounds, like 233. I don't know what the weight was, but I know it was 230 something. Because that's a big weight for a man. I mean, yeah, that's a big weight. My husband used to weigh 230 some pounds. I think that's a good weight for a man. Now he weighs 270 something. I'm like, oh my goodness, you need to lose some weight. And he's like, yeah. Anyway, Cory went down to 170 something pounds. And that's like 50, 60 pounds he lost quickly. They said when Cory had went to the hospital, you guys remember when they had sent Cory to the hospital to do an evaluation? They said he was stripped butt naked and lay in the bed with nothing but a towel over his face. That's what he was doing. And he was saying that, some voices was talking to him. The voices is telling him to put a box over his head. And then once they got done, that's when they decided, okay, he's not eating. We need to get him to eat. And so they call that wittness. They need to get him to eat. So they decided, you know what? Maybe, because you got to remember, a person, whether they're in jail or not in jail, and he had went back to the jail because remember, hey Erica, how you doing? They don't want you to die. They don't want you to kill yourself. He was on acute watch. And if anybody don't know what acute suicide watch is, I'm going to explain it to you. Actually, hold on. I can tell you what acute watch is. We do it all the time at my facility, but I'm going to share with you the Google answer. But first, let me tell you what we do. If somebody's on acute watch, acute means, if nobody don't know, if you're not in the medical field, acute means quick, fast. That means things can turn sour real quick, or things has turned sour real quick. That means you can get in your head. You could be going to breakfast or something and see opportunity, and you have to really watch them. Now, if it's just suicide watch or something, we put you by the nurse's desk and we watch you. The whole staff watch you as they interact with you. You don't be locked in your room. You don't be, drugged or anything. We just watch you as you go, because you may slip up or something, and those thoughts will come. But acute suicide watch means that can come in your head really, really quick. And you could be talking to somebody and see a pencil or something, and you could be just talking to them, and you grab the pencil and just start stabbing them or stabbing yourself or something. Acute means it's going to happen really, really quick. So this is not somebody that you can just casually be in the room with and then, turn your head, because it can go down so quick. That's what it means. But let's Google it real quick. Oh, man. I think, okay, there's my phone. It's on. I was like, oh, my goodness. I got to call my girl. I ain't talked to her since I did all that studying. Acute suicide watch.
You're not alone. Help is available by calling 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline at 988 or going to 988lifeline.org.
So if anybody need the number, is 988 Lifeline. It's when you get a chance. Oh, somebody asked me, when I get a chance, can you contact me? I feel alone. Okay, when anybody talking about they feel alone, or I don't want to die, but I don't know how to live, or it's really hard for me to say, but I'm having painful thoughts, and it might help to talk. If someone is saying, I'm struggling right now and just need to talk to someone, these are things that when you hear someone say stuff like, there's wires coming out of my head, there's voices, you ask them, what are the voices are saying to you? If they're telling that person to do something that is unrealistic, like put boxes over their head, wires is in their head, there's cameras all over looking at me, they're telling me to say certain things, then that is when you want to do something. So let me suicide watch sometimes shortens to SW. So just because you hear it's an intensive monitoring process used to ensure that any person cannot attempt suicide. Usually the term is used in reference to inmates or patients in a prison, hospitals, psychiatric hospitals, or military base. They also have them in facilities, you guys. Matter of fact, the facility I left, somebody was always on a suicide watch. They always telling us, I hate living. I don't want to be here anymore. When people are talking like that, you may think they're in their right mind. They're just saying it. They're just getting attention. That's not something to get attention. Yes, some people do say it to get attention. And I tell people when they, don't even say that to me. Because you will have 911 at your door if you keep playing with me. I'm not finna play with you. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, don't even tell me that because I believe in life. I do. I believe in life. And regardless of what's going on wrong in your life, it's not that bad. I mean, tomorrow, it's not promised that we all be here tomorrow, but give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever you're going through is not going to kill you. So just suck it up and go to bed and deal with it the next day. But Cory was complaining of headaches. He had so many headaches. So what did the jail decide to do? This is what they were talking about in court. They decided to say, hey, how can we get this man to eat, because he's killing himself. And you know what happens when you stop eating. You have weird thinking. You don't have your nutritions that you need to keep your body going. Your body start playing tricks. Your mind start playing tricks on you. It's just like if you was in a desert and you didn't have water or you didn't have food. Your mind will start playing tricks on you. What you see, you might be looking at a tree and thinking it's a big old pie or it's an elephant or whatever. So they needed to get him to eat. And so what they did was they called their family, and his favorite place is Hardee's. So they told the family, hey, you guys, he's killing himself by not eating. So you guys bring his favorite meal. That's what, he got his favorite meal, Hardee's, and come up and you guys will be able to see him and have this visit. And that's how they got the visit, which we already knew kind of how, but it was kind of strange to us that out of everybody during this COVID scare, Cory ended up getting a physical visit with his family. So then his family brought in the Hardys, and they chit-chat and talked, and that they was monitoring what they could say and all of that, the touch and the feel or whatever. They probably could give them a hug. This is the rules when you go visit somebody in prison or jail or whatever. They'll let you give a hug at the initiating visit, and then there's no more touchy because they don't want you to give him something like drugs or give him something to kill himself or whatever. And so they brought chicken, and that's weird because I've never seen nobody get food brought into the regular jail. But anyway, after that visit, guess what happened? The family came. Well, that night, that's when Cory wrote the letter about taking Cody out. And so then the family showed up on the news when they had their little, well, not the news, but they had their little meeting about finding Cody and offering a $10,000 to find Cody. And that's all they said. But they was literally trying to speak their claim that Cory Bigsby was not guilty. So they knew everybody was going to tune in and hear what they had to say. They wasn't there to answer questions. And when they asked it, Tindilani or whatever her name is, TT. I just call her TT. I got a name for her. I don't know if she like it or not like it, but I'm gonna just call her TT because me trying to say Tindilani or whatever her name is. Oh, y'all with y'all names with your kids, that ain't gonna help. So TT, I think they called her Tiffany or something. But anyway, and I don't know how the uncle, which is supposed to be her father or her stepfather, he can't say Cory. He said Cory. So I don't think he calls her Tindilani either. I think he's got a name for her that's easy to say. Because, when you have a speech impediment, which I do, you guys know I do. I've had it since I was a kid and I still got it. It's hard to say certain words. And even though you can correct me 15, 20 times, it's just not going to come out that way. Because I do got a speech impediment. It's very hard. I really got to think about trying to say certain words. And but anyway, back to what we was talking about. So they're calling in that person that allowed them to bring in food, and the reason why they brought in food. And they haven't even went to lunch. That was just a little 10-minute break. So they did say, and that's what I was looking up, they did say that the defense okay, Sanja is listening. She's trying to get in the building. Okay. I see you, girl. She's trying to get in the building. Her computer's so messed up. So anyway, they talked a little bit about that. They were saying that the defense has not shared who their witnesses is to the public. They shared it. Oh, there she is. She got a new picture. Let's see this new picture, girlfriend. Oh, wee. Looky there. She said she had to pull the phone from the graveyard out. She said, hey. You call her Tenderline? She said, I call her Tenderline. And so the sister of Cody's mother, the one that got in an altercation with the reporter on Facebook, she's not there in court today. And I don't know what's going on with that. And I don't want to know. Don't call in telling me about the drama, y'all. I don't want to know. Let's keep it on Cody. There's something I wanted to share with you guys. They said that this is the fourth nobody trial that's been in Virginia. Okay, there's been 4. And this is a more high profile case. You guys hear what I just said? Put a 1 in the chat. There's only been 4. And this case right here is more high profile than all the other 3. Okay? Or this might be number 4. Or this might be number 4. But so, it is so weird because those other high profile cases, guess what? You got to see them on TV. You knew we got to wait until they come out of court and say, hey, but the judge decided this is how he was going to do it. The judge decided this is how we're going to do it. He did not want it where it was going to be live. And I get that. I understand that, Hey, Sharon, how you doing? Nice to see you in the building. Haven't seen you in a long time. I miss you too. So, hey, Next Level, what's going on? So, they were saying that the defense do have witnesses. You know what? I hope they have witnesses all week. I really do. Because, and people be like, I don't, because, they just lying. But don't you want to know the whole story? If it was my child, I would love, it don't matter if you're on the other side. I need to hear everything that you can say. Because you got to remember, Cody is still missing. Maybe you got some information that I haven't heard because, it's an open investigation, so everybody ain't telling you everything they heard. So I need to hear it all, and I need to hear from everybody who interacted with this man. What did he say? Maybe I can come and, later on after the trial, call you up and ask you a question, or whatever. So, anywho's, that's what I would want, especially if my child is still missing. You ain't gotta like the person, but like I said, I would talk to the devil himself. If it was my child, my grandchild, I'd be wanting to know what happened, what's going. I mean, you ain't gotta like him. I'm just being honest with you. And when you have a spirit like that, you're going to go far. I'm telling you guys. You know how sometimes you get mad at somebody and you be like, oh, I don't want to look at that person. I don't want to see that person. They come in and you working with them. Now, when, I'm not saying that, like every person you need to talk to, which is your enemy. But it is true when they say, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. You know why? Because those people, you don't let them know what you're doing, but don't let them know. And when they do know that you don't care for them, whether you try not to show them that, they know. They know. Just like that girl at work. She knew I didn't care for her. I even made a alliance with her, and I was like, I'm sorry. Would you forgive me? And she was like, you said this about me. I was like, okay, well, you ain't got to accept it. She was like, I accept it. But she went on to tell everybody, she don't like me. She think she had a master's degree in nursing. She ready to become a practitioner. But I just expected more out of you. Why are you giving people shots that didn't ask for one? You ain't even got an order. You don't even know what you gave. And then you want to lie and say, we. Don't say we, baby. I wasn't there. Cleaning up somebody's mess like that. I was like, I don't want to work with the person. It wasn't that I don't like her. I just didn't like how she did her work. And if I got to keep working behind someone of that nuisance, I can get in trouble. I don't want to sit there and claim my innocence because of something you did. There's certain people that are, you know what I'm saying, you guys? That no matter if you be close to them, they're going to involve you in it. Now you got a problem. When there's people like that, and then people, and here's the thing, people were looking at me because guess what? I'm not the same color as her. So evidently she must be telling the truth. This one of the managers came to me and she said, and I'm still hot about this. This happened 2 months ago. This happened in January. Not hot like I'm frustrated. I'm just saying it was traumatizing, you guys. When the manager came to me and was like, oh, we seen what happened. And was looking at me like, yeah. I said, so what happened? She said, like she said. I wanted to say, bonjour. How can you tell me what happened and I was there? You talking about you seen it on the video, you seen it on the camera. I was there. You trying to tell me what I'm telling you is not the truth? Girl, bye. I told her, that's what I said. I said, girl, bye. We was in the physical. You understand what I'm saying, you guys? We was in the physical at work, and it got so freaking heated, and that's one thing that you guys going to have to realize. Sometimes I make people back off by raising my voice instead of cussing at them. I raised my voice, and everybody was coming, and I told her, I said, get the heck out of here. You're retarded. This is what I'm telling my manager. She said, you're gonna have to deal with her. She ain't going nowhere. I said, girl, I ain't gotta deal with her. She said, yeah, you do. I said, girl, I'm done. She said, what do you mean? I said, I'm done. What do you think I mean? She said, you quit? I said, I quit it this morning. I quit at 4 o'clock this morning before you even got here. You see what I'm saying? When it gets to that part where you can't deal with people, and I'm looking at it like this, and I'm just going to keep it real, you guys. And people sometimes wonder why sometimes you say the things you say. It's because of what you still go through. And people be like, not all race, every person is the same. So I'm not mad at the race. I'm mad at certain people that feel like you're underneath them. No matter how many mistakes they make, they can kill somebody. They want to lie, and this is how they do things, and this is how they stay up on top. And I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to put you there to make you feel you're more important than me when I'm telling you the truth. I don't have to do that. You know what I'm going to do? Since you want to believe a lie, then I know what side you're on. You want to call what she said, which is a lie. You guys, I got no reason to tell you this unless, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't know where I work. You don't know the situation. But you see what I'm saying? I'm not going to get nothing telling you today anything different than I told you from day one. I'm not getting anything. So for me, I could easily say, well, I did fib a little bit or whatever. No. I stick on what I stand on and what I said. And regardless, nothing came out of that. The girl didn't get in trouble. She didn't lose her job. The guy, he was on a life support system. And then they had the doctor lie. Yeah, they called the doctor and told him to change the order because she done did some stuff. So when they investigated, it don't look like that. Do that mean I lied? No. That means that they are very corruptive and everybody around them is corruptive. And guess what? I got to leave. Why do I have to leave? If everybody around you is corruptive and they will go into, oh, you owe me a favor, go ahead and write that order and say that we had it. And then they go in there changing stuff on the computer, times and stuff, because you can. Think about what I'm saying. I can't stay around. I can't. Because it's going to happen if it happens again. I'm in a world of trouble with a whole bunch of, but I'm going to tell you something. There's no honor among thieves. There's just not. A thief, a liar, a killer, they're all the same. They're all the same. Don't sit there and say, oh, I just stole a piece of bubble gum. They're all the same. You'll steal, you'll kill. You'll kill, You lie, you'll die. You steal, you'll kill. And you'll kill, you don't need to be around me. Because the Lord said, thou should not kill. Whether it's a mistake or not. Go back, double check your stuff. And I do it all the time. I make mistakes or something, but I don't tell everybody I make mistakes. But that wasn't something she didn't go tell. A med-aid did. So you guys, when people say stuff, trust and believe. She said, my granny said that. Yes, she did. She said, now it's working. At the end of the day, God got him. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you something. When people feel like they know that they made a mistake. Now, people be like, he killed that baby, blah, 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 blah. Allegedly, or whatever. I don't care. I really don't care if I get in trouble if I say allegedly or not. But because, he took the baby out. They cannot fix that situation, you guys. They can't fix it. Hey, Nancy LaRose, he killed that baby. And guess who put the that steak in the coffin? DJ. DJ. His favorite son said his dad lied and something was wrong with Cody. He looked it dead. He said, DJ said after he went downstairs and told dad that something's wrong with Cody, you know, his dad said, ain't nothing wrong with Cody. DJ said he went back upstairs and shook Cody some more. His eyes was open. His skin was wrinkled, bruised, discolored, red and purple. And he shook him and he shook him and he shook him. That testimony right there. DJ 7 right now. He was 4 when it happened. That testimony alone sealed the deal. If it did not seal the deal, you guys got some incompetent people in Virginia. I kid you not. I wouldn't have to hear nothing from anybody else. And it ain't just me saying this. I'm just looking at the logistics of the information. A baby tell you that this boy, Cody Bigsby, was in the bed, eyes open, dry skin, discolored, bruises all over his face, red and purple. He just described death. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you something really funny, you guys. I'm going to tell you something really, really funny. It ain't funny, but it's the truth. And I've been telling you guys this. Well, a nurse, we cannot diagnose. Any nurse in here, any CNA in here, you guys cannot diagnose. No matter how many PhDs or whatever, I can't diagnose. You come to me and say, hey, SP, I got a runny nose or whatever. What do you think? I don't think nothing. Go see your doctor. 9 times out of 10, when people ask me questions, I say, I don't know. They be like, you're a nurse. I cannot diagnose anything. You know what we are taught to do? This is all it is. We are taught to, come on, Sanja. We are taught to describe. That's it. Describe. Okay, what do you see? We see a laceration. We see an opening. We see blue color. We see eyes open. We see, and that describes death. That baby described nothing but death. He described nothing lost. He described it. He didn't know what to call it. He said it looks like death to me. And when a child says that, that's what it is. He didn't say there was no movement. He said his eye. He didn't even say. See, a nurse would say his eyes was fixed, open and fixed. That means it was just open. And that tells me that the child died a horrible death. He didn't die in his sleep moaning and groaning in pain. He probably couldn't believe what was going on. I'm just telling you guys. Y'all, I'm just... Okay. All right. I know. She said, "Why? I want to know why they took the garbage disposal out. They were probably looking to see if he chopped them up or something. Parts here, parts there, parts there. That is why I went in here. Yeah, she said medical termination. I just ended up taking medical terminology. That is to help me to describe words that I can't use. We can't use, oh, he threw up. We have to say there was a projection coming out of his mouth, mucus looking, we describe color, red, blue, purple, green, orange. We describe the amount, big, small, scanty. We describe color, blue color. Cyanos, that's blue. Melatonin, that's black. Urethra, that's a red. We can't say blood came out of his mouth. We got to say a urethra looking color substance projected out the, you know what I'm saying? And you got to write these notes on people when they fall, when they run away, when they get combative, when they whatever. You know what I'm saying? We don't say, oh, they fought this person. We got to say combative, agitated. We can't diagnose even a fever. We can't say that person got a fever. We got to say their temperature was 99.8. Skin felt warm. Complain of, we can say what they said, but we can say it like that. And feces may be on him from taking his last breath. Yeah. We saw so many ring cams out there. Somebody had to see him coming in and out. Well, I don't know. Or brown in color. Exactly. You guys know. See what I'm saying? And knowing these things help you understand, people. You don't get to know people just, on Facebook and YouTube and TikTok and dance a lot or whatever. You know people because of the jobs you go to. You know people because of the interactions at the store, when you go get your hair done, when you go put gas in your car, when you go to the casino, when you go to the park. You watch people. You ain't got to say not one word. You'll know. I go to this new job right today, and I don't say nothing to nobody. I've been watching people's reaction and how they deal with things and what they say. And I walk up and they're talking to somebody and they'll shut up or whatever. I know not to fool with those people, because we're all a team. What is it that you're talking about that's so important that you can't share with another team member? Come on. Every job I go to, there's going to be something going on, you guys. But I'm not saying quit every job. I'm saying be careful. Don't get all friendly with the wrong company. Because you be around people of that nature, people going to think you're like that. That is the reason why I left that other job. I knew it was not going to last forever. I tried to hang in there, and I did a year. I told y'all, I did a year. I did more than a year. I did 14, I think it was like 14 months. October, November, December, January, 12, 15 months. I did 15 months. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I really did not see one, and I'm not going to say I'm righteous, because like I said, I got my flaws, but one good person at that facility working as staff. I did not see not a one. Management all the way down to the CNAs. I just didn't see it. Not a one. Now, the staff members that was doing okay, they all got fired or they quit. But most of the time, they fired them. Now, they might smoke some weed or whatever, or they put somebody outside and then came back and then they wanted to lie about it because, you're trying to keep your job. And then that person hurt themselves bending over and whatever, But if they didn't like you, you're out of here. And I thought to myself, why they getting rid of somebody that was really, shaving the people, combing their hair, changing them at night, making sure that they were dry, taking the trash out. Why are you firing that person? But you're keeping somebody hollering at the resident, cussing them out, calling them names, Y'all, if 9 times out of 10, I'm going to tell you something. I never told you guys everything. You might think, oh, I came in and I told you guys everything. No. No, I would never do that. I would never do that. I don't feel like fighting with folks. But I seen the worst care in my life. And I'm going to tell you another thing. They looked like me. 96% of the staff was the same color as me. From the top to the bottom. I was disgusted. Why do we do this to our own? And then we want to get mad at other people. And you might have one, piece of rice in the bunch or whatever. And they acting like they acting like, yeah, I'm over you so I could talk to you however I want because you know what? You just like them. No, I'm not. I can call Nancy, but that don't mean she'll pick up. Nancy sometimes be on some stuff. I love her though. But sometimes Nancy be like, oh, I gotta go do this, I gotta go do that. And we just gotta wait because it's not that important to share with us. I just told you it was
Your
first.
call has been forwarded to voice.
Let me send her a message. I'm gonna say y'all on lunch. Call. See, this is why when you look at people and they be like, oh yeah. Why would you want to get the word out? We're waiting. So why would you not tell us? Why would you not call and tell us? Is it about Cody? I'm good, Natasha. How you doing?
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
I texted her and I called her. I texted her and I called her. Lisa, we're trying to get your answers to you. Just hold on. But I don't worry about it. It's about the sister. What's about the sister? The sister didn't show up. Tina, what you talking about? Call in, Tina. As I take it, I was looking at y'all conversation in the chat. Hey, what are you talking about, sweetheart?
Hey, they used the sisters. Remember when she kept saying that Cody was alive?
Yeah.
Well, they used that against the girl.
Who?
Court did.
What they? TT came on the stand.
Huh?
TT came on the stand.
Yep.
Okay. TT came on the stand. What do you mean they used that against her? What happened?
Well, from what I gathered, the news crew and the other person, they took her film and they took their film and they used it against her.
Well, good.
Uh-huh.
What? Okay, so she said, we remember, she said Cody was alive, that she seen Cody in September. Is that
That's
the
what they used against her, Auntie.
and so they said Cody was at your house in September. How did they use it against her?
They used it against her.
TT is Tundi Londi. The alleged Cory sister girlfriend sex slave that goes hard for Cory. That's TT Londi or whatever her name is.
Uh-huh.
When you said they used it against her, so she couldn't answer that question.
Right. And then the other person asked, everybody, is he getting a fair trial? Everybody kept saying, they're supporting Cory, no, he's not getting a fair trial.
Oh, shut the front door!
Yeah.
Who's saying that?
Cory's family and Cory.
Well, yeah.
Downstairs, you got Dr. Coleman. Don't you argue with me. Thank you, sir. But yeah.
Yeah, Cory.
Everybody's saying that, who's with Cory, rallying with Cory, rocking with Cory, whatever. Are you getting a fair trial? Are you getting a fair trial? And then the lady, she messed Anton's name up. We thought that was funny. But
Who?
anyway.
Lisa asked, who was the first one? Who was the first sitting a witness? Was it the 911 caller?
Yes, the 911 caller was the first one up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Now this is what I have heard.
Okay. Go ahead.
Right.
You ain't got to explain yourself. We don't care if you heard it, seen it, or whatever. Just bring it to us, sister.
But anyway, yeah, they using everything that Tatarana or Tamale, whatever her name is.
TT.
Right. They using everything that she said on TV against her.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
What about when she said, did they bring up when she said, oh, okay, because remember when they made that one, I wouldn't say video, they had that meeting with the $10,000, the giveaway, and they asked her, when was the last time you seen Cody? And she said, I already answered that.
Right. Now, I don't know if they brought that up. I have no idea if they brought that up, but I'm pretty sure that they did. I don't know.
Do you know how many witnesses that the defense have?
They didn't have too many, and none of them was worth a shit. Excuse the language, but none of them were.
They're gonna be done. They're gonna be done by today. Huh?
They're gonna be done by today.
They're running them through there, ain't they?
Yeah, they running them like a daggone train, girl.
I believe they're gonna call Mark Talbert.
I don't know who they're gonna be calling.
They'd be stupid not to.
Wait a minute here. Wait. Hold on, baby. I'm sorry, y'all. My client's got a doctor's appointment.
Alrighty, well you go ahead and get to work.
Okay, baby.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
See you guys. He may be a special witness. Well, they probably subpoenaed him, and no, he didn't show up for the prosecutor side because they probably want to use him on the defense side. But that'll be a bad thing because they want They really want to show how they want the witnesses to know that they violated Cory's rights. But let me tell you something. This man, Mark Talbert, will say, and they know he's going to say, that that baby is nowhere to be found. That baby's deceased. We'll know if that baby was alive. That's the last thing I heard him say. He did an interview with a news report about a couple of days ago, and so, you know, for them to call that police officer would be terrible, but it will show that they did violate Cory's rights. But they know, like I told you guys, we looked it up. And that's one thing we do over here. We look up laws. We look up codes of laws because we don't understand it. We don't, you know, I don't work in the law enforcement. I'm not an attorney. I'm not a representative to advocate for anybody. But, you know, one thing that I do, I study to show myself approved. That I'm going to understand words that I don't understand, even words that I feel like I know, I'll still go look it up. Because what it means to me may not be what it means to the courts. Denise says, that's what I'm worried about. Not enough evidence and Cory may walk. I'm just saying. Denise, let me tell you something. He's not walking, sweetheart. He's not walking. Only place he's walking to is with some handcuffs on, some shackles on his feet to the jail. He's been free this long. I'm just telling you, sweetheart. I'm not even, I don't even worry about it. I don't even worry about it. Because let me tell you something. If that man walk, we all can hang it up. Trust me, when that baby DJ got on the stand, that's all it actually took. The confession letters, the email, you know, the baby's not here. You know, he's sitting there quivering. He know what he done did. He knows. If he walks after DJ testified and said Cody looked dead, they ain't gotta know when, what day, what time, what he ate before, what he was wearing. That baby described death to the best. I mean, a nurse couldn't even describe it as coming from a child. The child was 4 when it happened, not 7. He was 4 and could still remember the traumatizing thing that he had to endure. You're going to tell me that he can walk? No, he can't. Only place he can walk is in that jail. Hopefully the Commonwealth takes over. What do you mean? It's over. What do you mean Commonwealth takes over? The Commonwealth done already had their turn. I don't know if you've been watching this, but the Commonwealth, that is the prosecuting side, the state side, they've already done theirs. So now we're at the defense. After the defense, they can come and cross-examine anybody or whatever. But they're doing that as they go. We're done pretty much. What do you mean the Commonwealth take over? Commonwealth been doing it. And what do you mean? I'm from Virginia, and this is a weird state with their own law. It's over. You can be from Virginia. You can live right next door. I'm telling you. Let me tell you something about law, medications, and things of that nature. When you become a nurse, It's And yeah, you guys do got Commonwealth, which is pretty much the same thing basically as the state or the prosecuting side. Whatever. It's basically the same name with a fancy name, okay? It all works the same. The state comes in, state what they got. They've already done that. So the Commonwealth done already had theirs. Then you've got the defense. They come on. That's what they're doing now. Then after that, they can cross-examine anybody at any given time. They can do it right after they question them and elaborate on some things. And if they wanted to call witnesses back to clarify some stuff, that's all it's going to be, a 5 or 10 minute thing or whatever. They will probably end up giving them the rest in their case today, because they called 4, 5, 6. He said he had like 30 witnesses. I don't believe he had 30 witnesses, okay? I believe he probably have about, usually when somebody say, oh, they got 30, but they're going to skim it down some. You got 30 people that you want to call. Trust me, if you was working to get this boy off, you would call them. You're not going to call them because you know that you see what I see. You see what you see. I can't explain it to you more than enough. If I am wrong, I'm like, oh, I wouldn't even, I just be like, I would have to back away from these trials for a long time. Not saying, like I said, I wouldn't be wrong, because like I said, deep down in my heart, I normally wouldn't speak on guilty or not guilty. I normally wouldn't speak on it. I'd be like, well, I feel or something. But this right here, this is a shot in the dark. You have a shotgun and somebody enters the room and you shoot 4 or 5 times. You're going to hit. This is a shot in the dark. When I say a shot in the dark, that means, guess what? I believe without a doubt. I believe without a doubt. I may not know how you did it, what day you did it, but I guarantee you, those jurors know Cory did it. And they're just going to have to give him the right sentence. And since, he's trying to protect his innocence, that's going to show that he's not remorseful. He's going to stand on that. And that's when he gets the big lump sum. He's not going to get more than Nature Boy. He's not going to get life without parole and 10 years. Because that's only about 20, 25 years plus 10. That's 35 years. And then after you do 35 years and you get good time and all that stuff, and he already did 2 years. So that knocks it down to 28 years. And then he gets good time. He might get 4 years of good time. So he still got to do, I'm just talking about Nature Boy, still got to do 24 years. Cory is going to get a 10, 20. He going to get 20 years or more. But Cory should be the last one on the... Cory's not going on the stand. He's not going on the stand. Cory's not going to go on the stand. I'm going to tell you why. First of all, he's going to want to appeal. He's already know he's lost. Why would you have to go on the stand when everybody's telling you everything you said? That trial will go on to next week if Cory gets on that stand. He opens himself up for all questioning. And anybody in their right mind, especially knowing they're guilty, will not get on that stand. Let me tell you something, Denise. He's got nothing to lose because he's already lost. So to get up on the stand, it will incriminate him. He's not getting on the stand. If you're waiting for him to get up on the stand, you'll be waiting for a cold day in double hockey stick. He's not getting up on the stand. That's silly. That's silly for him to get up on the stand. If he, you know what? I wish he would. I really do. I wish he would get up on that stand. Since the child statement is the only thing that matches up with the evidence right now, nothing else. So like I said, it's not too much evidence. That's not the only thing that's matching up. You gotta think of what you're saying, Denise. The child, how can it be the only evidence, the child statement, when it's matching up to everything else? It's matching up to the time. It's matching up to the confessional statements being said. Put him in the bed. The child was 4 years old. You talk to a 4-year-old and he turned 7, he can remember some stuff. And it lined up with what the social service lady said the child said when he was 4. Don't mean nothing. A child 4 years old to 7 years old, they don't know dates. They got to know stuff like, see, you're looking at little bits and pieces like this is a grown child. He's 7. You can ask him, okay, when's Christmas? He might can tell you at 7, December 25th. That's the only holiday he probably know. He don't know Easter. What date is Easter? What date is Thanksgiving? What day did y'all go to the such and such? He didn't know at 4. She said, no, not the child. Sister lying and all. He gets on the stand, the defense will eat him up. Girl, yes. We will love it. We will love it. I don't know, Denise. I don't know. No, not the child SP. Well, I don't know what you're saying, sweetheart. Denise Jones, I don't know what you're saying. Call in. 316-553-3056. Somebody put it in the chat, please. Call in. I'm getting ready to get off of here. So if you want to chat about it, that'd be good. Let me try to call Nancy one more time. See what I'm saying? Which, it's okay. It's okay. We get it. We get it anyway. We get it anyway. It don't bother me none.
Your call has been...
Because, with it not being, live, then, it's, hey, this is SP.
Hey, SP, good gracious sakes.
What?
Look at here. I sent it to you. Oh, Lord, child. Could you, well, don't play it right now because you're still live. But, what I was telling you earlier about, Tandalia.
Yeah.
Tangerine, whatever.
T-Team.
Just take a look at it. Just take a look at it.
Okay.
Okay?
But if you can elaborate for everybody right now, just go right ahead.
Okay, so what happened was that the 911 call, so they got the 911 call,
Mm-hmm.
and then all hell broke loose out the courtroom.
Out the courtroom?
I ain't gonna say that because everybody's gonna say, "Oh, what happened?"
Well, you just said it. You just said it.
Was all upset because they're using what she said against her. Now remember what's his name?
Now hold on, because you said they're using what she said against her. Okay, here's the thing. She's a witness for the defense. So the Commonwealth came on and showed that she was not a credible witness.
Right.
Okay, so they're not using what she said against her. They're just showing that she's lying.
Right.
Okay,
right.
come on.
Right. So anyway, she's stuck around Hampton Court like she's so pissed off. Why would you want to walk around Hampton Court all pissed off? You said it, not me.
What they caught her in a lie.
Right.
So
right.
okay, so see what I'm saying? This is trust me, this is what I'm saying. Choose your words very carefully. When you said they're using it against her, no, 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 no. They want a truth. They don't want this woman coming in talking about, oh, he was at my house in September. Chick, show us. Quit sitting there saying something stupid. Okay, do you got a picture of him at your house in September? Because we can figure it out by the picture if that was September or was that in 2020 that you're trying to show us. But you're sitting there saying this child don't even freaking know you, TT.
No.
DJ don't even know you.
You know, and me and you had a conversation.
Come on, Denise.
About this yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Didn't you call me yesterday, or was it Saturday?
I don't know. I think I called you because you said I asked you, did you still work? And you said, yeah, on Sunday.
Okay, it was yesterday. Okay, me and you had a very long conversation. Hold on, let me Lord. Okay, I'll get that later. But anyway, me and you had a very long conversation, and you know, me and you was, you know, just talking, shooting the breeze or whatever, and then me and you was asking questions to one another.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like I said, you know, don't be walking around here in Hampton acting like that you are right because you're wrong. We all know it.
So TT got up on the stand and now she mad.
Yeah.
That's the gist of it. She got up on the stand and now she mad. And see, some people be like, that's how you could tell if they're reporting bias or unbiased. You see what I'm saying? Of what they say. Now, I am biased on this a little bit. I'm just being honest because I believe that he's guilty. Allegedly, he's guilty. I believe that. So I've not said that on this case here right now today that I've reported on this case unbiased, because I have not. Because I believe without a doubt that, you know, he done these things. And I'm just going to keep it real. I'm sorry. But I am still sharing the information fair. She didn't say nothing to incriminate herself as far as going to jail. Because she needs to say on, you know, September the 21st, 2021, he was at my house. She's not going to say the year. She tried to go in there acting stupid. This is what people do. All right, Tina. I had to hang up on Tina. There's too much going on. She's trying to work, y'all. Just let. I'm telling y'all, that's just too much. Thank you, Denise. I'm not. I hope that you don't take nothing offensive to me. My voice goes up and down. But this is the conversation room, and I love the conversation. I love when people tell me what they say or they believe or think, and we just talk about it. Some people get mad about it, but I mean, the conversation is here, you know. I get mad about conversation too, but I'll be looking for anything that you could tell me that is credible, that will make me think anything different. Even though deep down inside, and this is what people do, when they believe what they believe, the only way you can change my mind is give me something that I don't know, that don't add up, that do not add up. She said, that's what I was saying. The dates and times are not lining up. Yeah. True that. Anyway, you guys, let me, I said I promise I'm going to try to get this mail out today. And I'm going to get it out today. Matter of fact, this is what I'm finna do. I'm finna get this mail out today. No matter what, I'm going to get it out today. to my two homie girls. Y'all got a doggy treats coming. You got doggy treats coming. And then LaKendra. And Sugar Mama. Sugar Mama, dang it. I forgot about Sugar Mama. Sugar Mama got her thing coming too. Matter of fact, I'm getting it out right now. Yeah, Sugar Mama got her thing coming. So I'm gonna be. That's what I'm gonna do. Yep, that's what I am going to do. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here. She said, "Yay, treats!" Yeah, I got everything ready. I'm going to the post office as soon as I get off of here. That's my whole. I'm gonna get something done today. I'm gonna do that, and you guys will probably be back on later on this evening. We'll see what happens. Have a good day, you guys, and be good. We're going to keep you posted. We're going to continue to talk about this. We'll come back on around about 3 o'clock. It may not be a pop-up, but it all depends. But we'll see what goes on.